I was trying to get on here a little earlier, but I had too much work to do. So we're here now. I'm gonna quickly pin something in the comments and let my Discord know what's going on. Just give me 2 seconds. What up? I can see the chat start coming in. How's everybody doing? We've got a lot of stuff to talk about today. Hold on. New video. Boom, boom, boom. I gotta get this pinned before you guys just raid this chat. Come on. Nailed it. Okay, I'm just gonna let everybody in my Discord know that we're live, and then I'm yours. Then I'm with you guys. Just give me 2 seconds. Discord. Boom. Boom. At everyone. I'm live. All right, we good. How's everybody doing? We got quite a few things to talk about today, quite a few things that I'd like to tell you guys about, and some stuff I'd like to show you. So I'm going to get through my the things I gotta say, and then I'll jump in the chat and I'll take as many questions as possible. What up, everybody? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? You guys like my new shirt? That's one of the things I'm going to talk about. But first, the reason why we have all gathered here today. It's Sunday Mass with Tom, the Church of Hangover Gang. How's everybody doing? Welcome. Welcome. All are welcome here. This is a not so safe space, as you can tell by my t-shirt. My brand new music video, Superman, is out now. Have you guys seen it yet? If you haven't seen it yet, you gotta be living under a fucking rock. Because I've been posting about this thing 75,000 times a day since Friday. So the new video, Superman, is out now. Check it out. Yesterday, Superman was the #3 trendingest video in the entire world on YouTube, which is pretty fucking crazy. We haven't been up in the top 3 in fucking forever. And we've never had #1. But here's the problem. A whole bunch of new videos dropped today. A whole bunch of new videos dropped on YouTube today. So we went from #3 down to like #8. But we can change that. There's 2 things that everybody here can do that will blow this video up and get us back into the top 3, maybe even to the top #1. There's 2 things everybody can do. One, I tell you guys about this all the time, but it's spam the comment section. Blow up the comment section. YouTube has an algorithm. If you trigger the algorithm, your video gets populated in people's feeds, it gets put on the front page, and it climbs the trending charts. The top metric that YouTube uses to put a video into the algorithm is comments. So if you guys blow up the comment section on the Superman video, just spam missile emojis or spam we need Superman, spam whatever you want. If you blow up the comment section on the video on YouTube, that will trigger YouTube's algorithm and we'll start climbing back up those charts, and hopefully we can break the top 3. So that's #1. The second thing you guys can do, and this carries a lot of weight, this is so important. When you go watch the video Superman on YouTube, there's a little share button in the bottom right corner. Share that video everywhere you can. Share it to your Facebooks, share it to your Instagram, share it to your TikToks, share it on your Twitters, share it on your whatever the fuck other social medias out there that I'm completely ignoring because I already have too many fucking social media apps. Share that video absolutely everywhere you can. Post it in your stories, on your pages, whatever. Those are the 2 things that we can do to continue to blow up this video. I think we're on the road to 2 million. We're trying to hit 2 million today. And I think if we hit 2 million today, that should pop us back up into the top 3 trending videos on YouTube. So we're number 8 right now. We only have 5 spots to go. And there's over 2,000 people here right now. If 2,000 people shared the video and commented on the video, it would blow it up. So that's my spiel about the new music video, Superman. I would really appreciate everybody's help in dropping comments and sharing that video everywhere that you guys can. I would appreciate it. And then, as always, are you guys ready for my iTunes Amazon diatribe, or whatever the fuck it's called? So we are number 4 on iTunes right now in pop music, which is pretty hilarious. But the pop charts are super competitive this week. We got Taylor Swift's up there. We got Dua Lipa. I don't really know the girl's name, but she's a big pop star. And some other dude, I forget his name. But that's the top 3 spots. We are at number 4 in pop on iTunes right now. You guys know how I feel about the music industry. It's a big pile of shit. And you guys know how I feel about pop music, especially. It's sort of like the most disingenuous genre of music that exists. It's just full of overproduced and manufactured pop stars that really don't have fuck all to say, but they get pushed super hard by the industry. So topping the pop charts with a song as important as Superman, with a song as real as Superman, I think that would just be hilarious. Like, not only is it fucking awesome for us to claim a number 1 in pop, but I feel like it's also like a huge troll on the music industry. We're just kind of like, hey, like, your charts are always full of Taylor Swift's and Britney Spears's and whoever the big pop stars are, fucking Sam Smith and Doja Cat. Like, those are your pop stars. For us to slide in there with a song like Superman about real world events, you know, talking about war and it's all over planet Earth right now. For us to slide into the pop charts and take the number 1 spot with a song that real, I think it's just fucking super cool and super huge. So if you haven't downloaded Superman yet on iTunes or Amazon, please do. It helps more than you guys know. And it would be epic to get a number 1 on Billboard next week with Superman. I think it's a super important record. I think the world needs it right now. And it would just be an epic troll to take that number 1 spot. So if you haven't downloaded it on iTunes, download Superman on iTunes. If you don't have an iPhone and you have an Android, you can download Superman on Amazon. The downloads help a lot. I really appreciate it. Hold on one second. I'm just going to close this door. Okay. Also, okay, so we've talked about the video, and I need everybody to share that video and blow up the comment section. I'm doing everything I can short of coming to your houses and knocking on your doors and asking you to download the song. Please download Superman on iTunes or Amazon. But I'm sure a lot of you have noticed this super cool t-shirt I'm wearing. And here's the deal. Every single time I drop a music video, I drop new merch for that music video. And for a week after I drop a new music video, there is a promo code. The promo code is new video. It'll get you 15% off anything at www.hangovergang.com. Okay, that link is pinned in the comment section right now. All you gotta do is click that link. It'll let you choose. You can go to my website. Everything there on my website is 15% off right now if you use the code new video. So you can use the code on my albums. There's 10 of them. All the Hangover Gang gear. There's hats, hoodies, t-shirts, sweatsuits, sweatshirts, beanies, ski masks, tons of stuff. So for the next week, everything on hangovergang.com is 15% off if you use the code new video. Okay, hangovergang.com. This shirt My pronouns are USA/HOG. This shirt is one of the brand new shirts that we dropped on Friday. And as you can see, this stack of shirts right here, we dropped like 10 new designs, a bunch for the Superman video and a bunch for Veterans Day. And they've just arrived, pardon me, they've just arrived at my house. So if you saw my stories on social media today, you probably saw some photos or saw me wearing some of these things. But the new merch just arrived at my house, and I'm going to show you guys right now. If you want to see them. You guys want to see the new shirts? Okay. So I was sitting out at the fire pit with my sister 2 weeks ago, maybe. And she said, yo, are we going to do merch for the Superman video? And this shirt that I'm about to show you, this is the first shirt that I came up with when she asked me that question. We need Superman, not stupid man. And it's Superman flying away with Joe Biden. We need Superman, not stupid man. So that was the first shirt that I came up with. That's a banger. That's a banger of a shirt. Stupid man. Pretty good, right? Clever. I know. Full of all the good ideas. And, you know, not to be outdone, but I also came up with a great meme that I was going to post on social media. And then I hit up my sister and I was like, yo, we have to turn this meme into a shirt. It's fucking hilarious. So this is like the first meme shirt I've ever made in my life. And I love it. Check it out. Man who steals, man of steel. Hangover Gang supports this message. Because you guys get it, right? Like Superman's moniker is the Man of Steel. And Joe Biden is the man who steals, bro? Fire. Oh my God. I have too much fun, man. This is the beauty of being independent, because you get to design all your own merch and you get to make all your own t-shirts and you can pretty much just do whatever the fuck you want. Because you better believe if I was signed, those t-shirts would not exist. So, you know, just one of the many perks of being independent. Hold up. This is a classic. This one's not like funny like the other two, but this is a classic. And you're going to have to, you guys got to go to hangovergang.com and get this shirt before DC Comics hits us up with the cease and desist letter and forces us to stop. Because this one's not going to last very long. Boom. The classic Superman logo with the HOG on it. Telling you, we're going to be getting that cease and desist letter any day. So if you want one of these ones, you got to get it quick before we're legally obligated to stop selling them. This one's kind of scary, but I like it. It's simple. It's to the point. It's powerful. Superman isn't coming. Hangover Gang. And it's just a missile in the sky. To me, that was like the most powerful part of the song to me. I'm not sure if like a lot of people caught that, but in the song Superman, you know, the chorus is, we need something fast, we need something bad, more than guns and tanks, where is Superman? And the most powerful part about that to me is the answer to that question, where is Superman? Well, Superman's not coming. He doesn't exist. And that's how far gone we are right now, is we need something more than these politicians. We need something more than going to war. We need something more than guns and tanks and bullets and bombs and bullshit. We need something more than that. And there is nothing more than that. It's like we wish that there was a superhero that could come save us from this fucking atrocities that are taking place all over the world right now. And the most powerful part to me is, well, where's Superman? Well, he doesn't exist. He's not coming. All we have is us. We have to figure this shit out. And if we don't figure this out, if we don't figure this shit out, that shit's going to figure us out. And we don't want that to happen. So, you know, it's a little scary, but it's like a very sobering thought. Superman isn't coming. If you look up in the sky and you see something flying through the sky, it's not Superman. It might be a fucking missile, which is super fucking scary. So, and of course, like, we had to do the hoodie. I just kept it super, super simple for the hoodie. Where's Superman on the front? The HOG Superman logo on the back. Once again, DC Comics is probably coming for my ass, so pause. So that's the hoodie. And then we got a couple Veterans Day designs. We did this one. This is a hoodie. Freedom World Tour. Hangover Gang underneath it. So that's another one of the hoodies. And then here, I just got a couple more. This is probably, if you guys have seen the video, then you know the bridge is, soon you won't need a TV or an iPhone to see, because you'll be able to look out the window and boom. So I did a real simple boom shirt. Boom, Hangover Gang. And that's from the bridge of in the song. And to me, I thought the bridge in the song was probably the most powerful part of the whole thing. So yeah, we did that. And then these are a couple simple ones. Superman is dead with the HOG logo. And this one, not last but certainly not least, this is a super important one. Don't waste your freedom. Hangover Gang. That means a lot. That's a super fucking fact. And then, of course, my pronouns are USA/HOG. And that's it. That's the whole new merch run that we just dropped on Friday for the Superman video. So like I said, you can use the discount code new video for 15% off everything on the website right now. All of this new gear, all of my albums, everything on the website. The code is new video. Get you 15% off at www.hangovergang.com. And the link that's pinned in the comment sections right now, you can click that and you can choose to go to my website and you can find all this sweet new gear. You can piss people off and you can look cool doing it. That's kind of my vibe. So that's all the shirts. I hope you guys dig them. The promo code will shut off sometime this week. We usually only leave it up for like 4 or 5 days. So it's been Friday, Saturday, today's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Maybe we'll leave the code up till Wednesday. And then we'll stop the promo code at Wednesday. So if you want 15% off everything, get your stuff before Wednesday. Cool? I'm going to jump in the comments and I'm going to answer as many questions as I can. I'm going to give priority to questions that are about the brand new music video, Superman. And yeah, well, let's rock and roll. Let's hang out. Henry Hecker said, dude, what happened to the Veterans Day video that was on your YouTube? Did YouTube pull it? No, YouTube didn't pull it. I pulled it because there's a short section on YouTube and a videos section on YouTube. And that video was supposed to go to the short section, but it was 1 second too long. So it automatically uploaded it to the main videos section. So I took it down, shortened the video by 1 second, and then re-uploaded it to the short section. So it's actually, that Veterans Day video is still on my YouTube. It's just in the short section. Kevin K-Bird says, hey, Tom, when you dropping a new album? Love your latest song, Superman. Thank you, bro. I'm glad you liked it. I just dropped The Brave 2 with Adam Calhoun like, what, a month ago, 2 months ago? So I don't know. I'm just focusing on solo music, and I'm just trying to just focus on that and just release new music as often as possible. Like I said, man, before I did The Brave, I really wanted to do some non-rap music. So I got some things that I want to. People have been trying to put me in a box for years. Like they just want me to be just a political rapper guy. And as you guys know, like I'm totally independent. And the reason I'm independent is because I don't want to be beholden to a record label. I don't want to follow orders. I don't want to take instructions. I don't want to release the music that a label wants me to release. I want to do whatever the fuck I want to do whenever I want to do it. That's the whole point of being independent. So obviously I don't have a record label, but I have a fairly large fan base, and people seem to only want one specific thing from me, like a lot of the time. Not everyone, but a lot of people. They just want me to be the political rapper guy. They want me to be offensive. They want me to talk about politics. They want me to talk about what's going on in the world today. And that's fine, because I love that stuff. That's a big part of me. But there's other parts of me that I want to show the world, that I want to express, that there's other types of music I want to make. I'm not stopping rapping at all. I'm always going to be a rapper. That's what I do. But there's other things that I want to do, like Superman, like this new video. So, you know, I hope people embrace songs like that, like they've embraced my rap songs in the past over the last few years. And right now, it's time for me to concentrate on making the music that I want to make. And right now, this last release, Superman, that's the music that I wanted to make. I don't know what's coming next. I don't know if it's going to be a rap song or a rock song or a pop song or a country song or a punk song or a fucking holiday song or a gospel song. I don't know. But I'm making it a point right now to just make the stuff I want to make and not be beholden to any rules or locked into any box. So I don't know when the next album's coming. I'm not concentrating on that. I'm just concentrating on making music that I love and giving it to y'all. So flipping through here, there's so many comments, y'all. If anybody has any questions, drop them in there. Nathan Tucker says, are you going to do a Christmas song? I don't know, man. I did that little Christmas jingle last year on social media. Grow some balls, grow some balls. None, he, him, hers, them, they. Grow some balls, grow some balls. New video Friday. Damn, I can't believe I just remembered all those words. But that was a blast, and people seem to like it. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do something like that again this year. Might have to make it a tradition. Every year we do a little Christmas jingle. Somebody said, hey, can you make more songs like Superman? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know what type of music I'm going to make next. I just know that I want to do lots of different types of shit. So you're probably not going to get another song like Superman. I just want to do different types of shit right now. Everything I do, I want it to be different. So shit, we'll see. I'm sure there'll be another song like Superman eventually, but it's time to do different stuff. Mazda Girl said, are you going to make a song in regards to the looming World War III issue? That's what Superman is. Did you completely miss Superman? Like, I could go through the lyrics with you guys, like line by line, and explain like what that whole song was about. But I thought it was very clear that it's literally about the wars that are going on in the world right now. And then the bridge literally says, soon you won't need a TV or an iPhone to see, because you will look out the window and boom. That's World War III. That's what I was talking about. So I feel like that was Superman. It sounds like you haven't heard Superman. Go watch the new video Superman and download the song on iTunes or Amazon. Somebody said, Anna Smith says, when did you write Superman? I wrote Superman about 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago, maybe. So, I hadn't made any music at all since The Brave 2. And then, I was like, fuck, I gotta do something. What do I want to do? And then I went in the studio and Superman's what happened. How long did it take you to write Superman? Not long. It's a short song. I mean, it's 3 minutes long, but there's not very many words in it. So, yeah, it didn't take long. A few hours. I was particular about the things I said in it. So, a couple hours, whatever. Nathan Tucker said, music flows through you quickly with the question mark. Sometimes music doesn't flow out of me at all. That's the ebb and flow of being an artist. Sometimes you got lots of shit to say. Sometimes you don't. Somebody said, is your music free use? It depends what you're using it for. Not usually, not on YouTube. It'll get claimed, but I can get it unclaimed. If you're a reactor or something and you want to react to it and you don't want to deal with claims, you can just let me know and I'll have the video unclaimed. Mr. Mike says, song sucks. Mr. Mike, how many songs have you written? How many Billboard #1s do you have? Because I have 45. How many millions of dollars have you made off of your music? Because I've made a bunch. So fuck you, Mr. Mike. Austin Wright says, have you thought about running for anything politically? Fucking absolutely not, bro. I'm not interested in, people all the time say, oh, Tom McDonald for president and shit like that. And I'm a rapper, dude. I'm an artist. I'm a musician. I'm not a fucking politician. I have no interest in dipping my toes in that world at all. Over the last 6-7 years, I've had so many politicians hit me up and say hey, can I use your song for my campaign video? Can I use your song on my campaign trail? Can I use your song for this? And I've always just said, no, you can't. Regardless if I agree with what you're talking about, regardless if I see issues the way that you see issues, that's where it ends. My music is for people who want to think freely and listen to music and make up their own minds about shit. My music is for people who don't trust any fucking politician on any side of the fence. That's who my music is for. So I'd never let a politician use my shit for their campaign. I don't care who it is. For real. I don't care who it is. Nobody's using my music for any political campaign trail, rallies. It's not happening. So when people say, oh man, you should run for this, you should run for that, and you should be president, you should do that. Not interested. I make my music. I do my fucking thing. That's my input. That's what I give to the world. I'm not fucking around with trying to get elected or votes or not interested in being a politician. Not interested at all. They're all pieces of shit. Jack Jones says, bro is a true anarchist. I get that a lot. Taken user Miles says, how long does it take between recording and publishing music videos? Well, it's always different. Depends what I got going on. But I wrote Superman 2 weeks ago and it came out on Friday. So that was a pretty fast turnaround. Wrote it, shot the video within the week, Nova was dropping a video, or I would have dropped it sooner, honestly. I would have wrote the motherfucker on Monday and dropped it on Friday, but my girlfriend Nova was dropping Lost Girls on Friday. So I was like, okay, cool. You drop on this Friday, I'll drop next Friday. So it can happen like that. Like, you can write a song, shoot a video the next day. Before I was sort of like where I'm at right now, before you guys know who the fuck I was, before my music took off, before anybody gave a shit, before all the billboards and all the bullshit, before everything, I used to write a song I used to wake up, make a beat in the morning, write the song, shoot the video, edit the video, and drop it the same day or the next morning. And that's what I dropped 80 music videos like that, or 60 music videos like that. Made the beat, wrote the song, shot the video, edited the video, released in 24 hours. I did 60 music videos like that many years ago, like in probably 2010, 2011, 2012, maybe 2013, long fucking time ago. So it depends. Like, sometimes you take your time crafting a song and it takes longer than usual, and you shoot some big extravagant video and there's multiple shoots and that takes time. So maybe sometimes it takes 3 weeks. Sometimes it takes a week. Sometimes it takes a day. So it really depends what you're trying to accomplish. That's it. It really depends what you're trying to accomplish. So Veteran says, brother, can I get a PTSD song? I really need it for my soul. I need something to cry to. Your voice hits for me. Well, first of all, thank you for your service, brother. We're all sending you tons of all the love and respect in the world. We all super appreciate the sacrifices that you've made for the rest of us. PTSD video. I actually did one of those. It's called Wheels Keep Turning. But maybe I can do another one of those in the future. Hang tight. I got lots more music coming. Dan, people are already asking, when's the next song coming? When's the next song coming? I don't know. It's coming soon. It's always coming soon. I never leave you guys hanging for long. And I got a lot of shit I want to do right now. And after doing the collab thing for like most of the year, I really want to go fucking hard. I really want to go crazy and release as much music as humanly possible. So just stay tuned. There's lots coming. But can we just concentrate on the song that just came out, Superman? If everybody just showed up, I'm going to jump back into the comments in a second and I'll answer a bunch more questions. But if you're just showing up now, I have a brand new music video out right now. It's called Superman. We were the number 3 most trending video in the entire world yesterday. And today we're trending at number 8 on YouTube because a bunch of new music videos just dropped, okay? So I need you guys. I need you to do 2 things. If you just showed up, this is for you. Please listen. I need you to do 2 things today. 1, I need you to share the Superman video everywhere you can. Share it on your Facebooks, put it in your stories, put it on your Instagrams, put it on your Twitters, put it on your TikToks, put it everywhere you can. React to it, post a video of you on YouTube. Anything you can do. Share the new music video Superman, okay? That's going to trigger the algorithm hard. And it's going to push us back up the trending list. The second thing I need you to do, when you go to the Superman video, before you hit share, blow up the comment section. Drop 2 or 3 comments. Drop some missile emojis. Drop fire emojis. Drop we need Superman. Drop I love this song. Drop I came from your live, Tom McDonald. Like whatever you want. Drop a few comments in the comment section. The comments on YouTube videos trigger YouTube's algorithm. And it helps populate the video and put it in people's feeds, put it on the home screen, recommends it to people, etc. So those are the 2 things that we can do to get that video from number 8 back into the top 3. Share it everywhere you can and blow up the comment section. I would really appreciate it. If you've just showed up, there's one other thing I need to tell you. We are currently number 4 on the pop charts on iTunes. An independent artist is competing with the biggest mainstream pop stars on earth right now. Dua Lipa, Taylor Swift, one other person, I forget who. I don't have a label, I don't have a manager, I don't have a marketing team, I don't have anything. I have me, I have my girlfriend, I have this super sick t-shirt that you can get at hangovergang.com, and I have all of you guys. That's all I have. So if you want to help me top the charts in the most disingenuous, plastic, overproduced, mass fucking marketed and manufactured, if you want to help me top that chart and beat pop music with a song as important and real and honest and relevant as Superman, please download Superman on iTunes or Amazon. That would be fucking epic. I would appreciate it. There's 2,000 people here right now. If the 2,000 people here right now shared the video and downloaded the song, we'd have the biggest song on earth. It's that simple. It's really that simple. But it's very fucking difficult to motivate people to do shit on the internet. I understand. People ask me to do shit on the internet all the time. It goes in one ear and out the other. Fuck it. I don't care. I'm asking you to care. Blow up the comments on the video. Share the video. Download the song on iTunes or Amazon. I would appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm going to jump back into the comments right now. Chailboy60 says, Tom, why were you worried about releasing this video for the first single in a while? It's always nerve-wracking dropping new music. Whether it's something that I think you guys are going to like, or it's something that I think you're not going to like, or it's something that I'm unsure about. It's always nerve-wracking writing something and creating something and falling in love with something that you've made and then giving it to the world. It's like handing off your baby to everybody else and hoping that they love it as much as you do. So that's always nerve-wracking. It was especially nerve-wracking with Superman for two reasons. It was nerve-wracking because, one, it's very different than what you're used to from me. You're used to in-your-face, banger rap songs. So to switch gears that drastically and to do like an acoustic, singy song, folk pop type record, that was nerve-wracking. The other part is everybody is obsessed with taking sides. Everybody want to take sides. So I've been sitting around quietly watching the conflict in Ukraine and Russia. I've been sitting around watching the conflict in the Middle East, and nobody on the internet seems to give a shit about the innocent civilians that are dying in these wars. Everybody is so concerned with, man, fuck the Ukraine and fuck Zelensky and fuck all this money that we're giving them and they pick a side. A lot of people pick Russia, a lot of people pick Ukraine. And now that this war is breaking out in the Middle East, immediately people are starting to take sides. Oh, I'm with Israel, I'm Palestine, I'm this, I'm that. Like, nobody takes 5 seconds to take a breath and be like, yo, fuck taking sides. I don't know why this war's going on. I don't know why it started. I don't know how it's going to finish. I don't know what the motivations are. I know what the news is saying, but is that really why this is happening? I don't know the behind the scenes workings here. I can't hear what the politicians are saying behind closed doors. I don't see the confidential emails. I don't know what actually is going on here. And when I don't have enough information, I don't make a fucking decision. So I'm looking back at this shit and I'm like, you know what? The only thing I fucking know about these wars is that there is good, innocent civilians and people are dying. And there's men with guns who have been given orders by people that are more powerful than them, and they're killing each other. And a lot of these people are just like you and me. The majority of these people are just like you and me. So I don't give a shit about Zelensky or Putin or whoever the fuck is running shit over in the Middle East. I don't care. I'm focusing on the humanitarian aspect of things, and that's that people are dying. Fathers and brothers and mothers and sons and daughters and children are dying. And that's what Superman was about. It's like people are so fucking quick to like Chandler from Friends, like Matthew Perry died the other day. And the first thing people say was, "Oh, did he get the jab? Is that why he died?" And it's just like, yo, like fucking yo, I get it. Like I feel you. And it's important to ask those questions, but can we just take 5 seconds? This man just fucking died. This guy gave his entire life for us, to entertain us on TV and movies and stand up and everything else. It's like, can't we just like take 5 seconds to just like, instead of looking at the reasons why or looking at the conflict, and can we just look at the casualties and the victim and the people that we're losing to these things that are happening in the world? So to me, like, I don't know what the fuck question I'm answering anymore. I've gone off on this whole thing. Why was it hard to release? That's why it was hard to release. Because I was like, I'm going to put this song out, and immediately people are going to think it's like pro-Ukraine or pro-Russia or pro-Palestine or pro-Israel or whatever the fuck. They're going to think it's taking a side. And that's the point of the fucking song, is like, yo, it's not about taking a side. It's about being aware that rich, powerful men in suits have convinced people to kill one another for their territorial or financial aspirations. That's what it was about. It was looking at the casualties of war. Anyway, that's why it was difficult. I thought people were going to pick sides and immediately assume that it was something that it wasn't. And I think for the most part, that didn't happen. So maybe that worry was for naught. But that's one of the reasons I was worried. That, and it was a brand new song and a brand new sound, and I was concerned. How people were going to take it. The Twinkie King says, real question though, where is Superman? Loved it, Tom. You're the man. There's no left, there's no right. In the middle, we see sleep. I don't know what the end of that meant, but yeah, I mean, the real question, that's the power of the song. Where is Superman? He's nowhere because he doesn't exist. All we have is us. All we have is our neighbors. All we have is our family. All we have is our friends. All we have is other human beings. There is no Superman. There's no superheroes, unfortunately. I think we all wish that there was, but there isn't. And to me, like, that was the most powerful thing. I wanted the chorus of that song to be this question: where is Superman? There's only one answer to that question. Superman doesn't exist. That's why it was powerful and scary to me. Let's flipping through here, guys. Somebody said, how'd you get the nuke in the video? It was just fucking lying there when I showed up. I think somebody must have ordered it off Amazon and then, moved it out to that field and abandoned it. So I was just walking by one day and I was like, fuck, this is a great place to shoot a music video. Let's do it. Tom McDonald's, other than the bridge, what was your favorite line of the song? My favorite line of the song, I really liked, I hope they see in their crosshairs what I see in you. And I really liked, what was the line about the soldiers in the second verse? It was like, I turn on the news and watch the world fight. Thousands of men making widows of wives. I'll be home soon, walked off in the night. Goodbye. Damn, I can't even say that with like without almost getting choked up. It just hits me. I thought that shit was super potent. Like, I'll be home soon, walked off in the night, goodbye. Because a lot of those guys that say that don't come back home. So that was really powerful to me. I really like that line. Somebody said, what's your favorite song that you've made? My favorite song that I've made is always the most recent one that I've released because I've heard it the least amount of times. Like, you guys got to think, like, I'm an independent artist. I make all of my own beats. I produce all of my own shit. So by the time I've made a beat, wrote a song, shot a video, and released it to you guys, I've heard it 20,000 fucking times, and I hate it. I'm sick of it. So Superman is the newest song to me. So I haven't heard it as many times. So right now, Superman is my favorite. And the video is out now, and you can download the song on iTunes or Amazon. Detroit Life says, how did you come up with the video for Superman? You know what's crazy? Okay, I'll tell you how I got came up with the idea for the video for Superman. So I got to start with the song. I wrote that entire song to just that guitar riff. Dun, 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 dun. That guitar riff, I wrote the entire song to that, okay? I tried to make this song bigger. I added pianos, I added a lot of drums, I added strings, I added a choir, I added horns, and I spent an entire day and a half adding things to the song, adding it, making it bigger and bigger and bigger. And by the time I had reached what I thought was the final song, I was like, I feel like all this extra shit, the strings and the choir and the piano, I feel like it's taking away from the fucking song. Like, I don't think it's supposed to be this big fucking pop anthem like Ghost. I think it's supposed to be a smaller, more intimate, simple, powerful thing. And being that I'm my own producer, I had to make the call. Like, sometimes being a producer is about adding more and building and building. And in this case, my job as the producer was to take things away. So I took away the strings, and I took away the piano, and I took away the choir, and I took away the horns, and I took away all this stuff. And pretty much all I was left with was a boom, clap, and the guitar. And that was all I was left with. And to me, that helped the song regain its soul. I felt like all of the other instruments and shit took away from that. So I removed everything I could, so it was like as naked and bare and simplistic and powerful as possible. And when I did that, I thought, well, the video needs to be the same way. So how did I decide on the video? I literally went to Nova and I was like, I already had the idea in my head for what I wanted. I went to Nova and I was like, what do you think that we do for this video? And she's like, I think you're just like playing a guitar like out in a field and somewhere beautiful. And I was like, I want to do it in a warehouse, just a dark warehouse. And there's just one light right over top of me. And right behind me is this giant nuclear warhead. And I'm just sitting there in this warehouse playing the song in front of this nuclear warhead. And Nova was like, well, that's fucking dope. But like the last couple videos, like we just did Race War and that was in a warehouse. We just did Chrome and that was in a warehouse. So maybe like another warehouse is not the answer. She's like, I think that we should do it outside. And I was like, yo, I feel very strongly that it needs to be so simple and so basic, just like the song. And I feel like that nuclear warhead needs to be there. So we took my idea, which was the simplistic nuclear warhead in the background, and we took Nova's idea, which was outdoors in a field, and we just combined both of those ideas, and then that's what gave us the final video for Superman. And to me, like, you know, it could have been bigger. It could have been more extravagant. There could have been more special effects and more lighting and crazier outfits. And we could have punched everything up like we do with every video. But I wanted the video to reflect the song. I wanted it to just be basic and beautiful and scary and menacing and powerful like the song. So that's how we arrived there. Marcos Busby says, hi, Tom. Your new music video is fire. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Song was perfect. Love you so much. So raw. Favorite part was boom in the bridge. It was so powerful. Thank you, Tracy. I agree. That's my favorite part too. There's so many fucking comments. Holy shit. Death metal rap. Maybe in the future. Condio Cherno says, Tom, you are me and my dad's favorite artist. Please say hi to him. His name is David. What's up, David? Lots of love, bro. Yo, from Poland. What up, Poland? I see Kat putting the link in the chats. Appreciate you, Kat. Hip Hop Horizon says, Tom McDonald, I'm sitting in my backyard here in Australia pumping Superman for everyone to hear it. You inspired me, bro. I contacted Evan. He's going to mix my first track. I'm glad, bro. That's awesome. Shout out Australia. Appreciate you spreading the word, brother. Hey, yo, from Vancouver Island. What's up, Vancouver Island? Love you from Italy. What's up, Italy? Boston Bingham says, what was the inspiration for Underdogs? I really relate to that song. So Underdogs is one of my unreleased songs. Like, you guys, I don't know how much you guys might know about me or how much you might not, but I release very little of my music to streaming platforms. Like I most of my music, like 95% of my music is just on my physical albums, which you can get right now at www.hangovergang.com. Use the promo code new video for 15% off. So I have like 10 physical albums on my website, and only a very small amount of those songs are on streaming services or on iTunes or on YouTube. The only songs of mine that are online are my music video songs. All of my other music is on my albums, on my CDs that you can get at hangovergang.com. So Underdogs is one of those CD exclusive songs. And I think it's pretty clear what that one was about, man. It was just, it's about us. It's about Hangover Gang. It's about the people who like fell through the cracks, and the people that grew up as rejects and grew up as outcasts and grew up as loners. Like, we are the underdogs. And that's what that song was about. It was just about us winning. Like the kids that never fit in, that grew up into adults that still feel like we never fit in. And I feel like that's a large part of Hangover Gang. It's a large part of our community. It's a lot of people that feel like they didn't fit in, or felt like they were rejected, or felt like their ideas or their opinions or how they see life was wrong. And was ridiculed and bullied and beat up and pushed around and bullshit. So, I mean, that's what that song was about. Somebody said Underdogs is such a great song. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Oh, I froze my fucking... Okay, there we go. Somebody said, Tom, overall, what's your favorite song? I think we sort of just talked about that. Whatever's most recent to me is my favorite. Boom Bap 101, what's the story behind the video and the flow? Man, there isn't one. That was just me rapping just to have fun, and we were on tour when we shot that video. We were like staying in an Airbnb. We had a show the next day, and I was like, yo, fuck it. You want to shoot a music video? Let's go. And we just like ran out into the neighborhood in whatever city we were staying in. I think it was Utah, Faron, Utah. We were staying in a haunted Airbnb in Faron, Utah. And there was a abandoned house across the street. So we literally just ran across the street, shot the music video there, and that was it. It was just fun. No big story behind that one. Oh shit. This person said Oki Zamiti says Nova is a Rockefeller. Dude, this is like one of my favorite things. Like, okay, I make like a lot of music about political shit and also like conspiracy shit, which I don't really think is conspiracy shit. I think it's just ways of looking at the world and things that might be going on that we don't really know, that you know, it sounds likely, dude. Like, I don't know. So I make like a lot of music about that shit. And because I make music about a lot of that shit, it's attracted a lot of people that are into conspiracy theories, because I'm one of them. I'm super into it. So that's attracted other people who are super into it. And here's the problem is like, people are constantly asking, oh, Nova Rockefeller, she's a Rockefeller. Like, no, for one, Rockefeller and Nova's name and the Rockefeller you're referring to, they're spelt completely differently. And two, Nova's last name is not Rockefeller. That's a rap name. It was a joke. She got signed to a label like 15 years ago, and she was totally fucking broke. She had no money. And they're like, what do you want to call yourself? Like, what's your rap name? And she's like, Nova Rockefeller. And she was referring to Rockefeller like the oil family, like Mr. Rockefeller, like, because they were rich and she was like, had nothing. Like, she was just completely fucking broke. So she thought it was funny. She was like trolling them, but they went with it. And now people are like, oh my God, Nova's a Rockefeller. That's not a real name. Just like Eminem. Do you think it says Eminem on Marshall Mathers' driver's license? Do you think it says Lil Wayne on Lil Wayne's mortgage papers? Like, no, those are fucking rap names. It's a rap name. But here's the thing. People are always going to, this is my theory anyway. People are always going to say, oh my God, Tom MacDonald's Illuminati. Tom MacDonald's the elite. He's a controlled opposition. He's an industry plant. Because, and this is going to suck to hear, I have accomplished so much in my life in such a short period of time because I work around the fucking clock. When everybody else is eating, I'm working. When they're sleeping, I'm working. When they're working, I'm working twice as hard. I guarantee you that. I'm the hardest fucking worker you've ever met in your life. I've worked so hard and accomplished so much that people that have the same tools available to them, they're working and they're not accomplishing what I'm accomplishing. So the only way for them to rationalize it in their head, they can't come to the conclusion, well, look, Tom MacDonald has the same fucking tools that I have, but Tom MacDonald is so much more successful than me. And they can't come to terms with that. So I got an alarm going off. They can't come to terms with that because that would mean that they had failed. So they say, oh, Tom MacDonald's an industry plant and he's Illuminati and he worships the devil and he's actually signed and he's an industry plant. And they make up all this shit to help themselves feel better about the fact that we're the same. I've just whooped your ass at everything. That's really what it is people can't come to terms with the fact that I have been more successful and done more things than they have. So they think, oh, he must have help. He must have help. Because it's easier for them to lose to me if they feel like I have some sort of advantage. And newsflash, I don't have an advantage. This is independent, hard work. You're looking at somebody who's been addicted to alcohol, addicted to drugs, homeless, severe mental health issues, produce my own music, write my own songs, conceptualize my own videos, release my own shit, distribute my own shit, market my own shit, everything by myself. I work around the clock and I'm fucking winning. And that's a tough pill for people to swallow, especially people that are competition. And they can swallow this dick. Fuck you. Okay. Next. Does anybody else have questions about the music video that's out now? Man, 7 years, 6 or 7 years deep into this shit, still fucking independent. Bro, ain't nobody doing that. Balls to the dog says, your eyelids were your first tattoo, right? No, my forearm was my first tattoo. It says passion. Because I was 16 and I thought that would be super fucking cool. And even though it's super fucking whack, 16-year-old Tom liked it, so I'm going to hold it down for him. I'm not going to cover it up. I don't get tattoos removed. I don't do cover-ups. If you put it on your body, you got to fucking keep it. You have to. So that's what I'm doing. DW said, all them tats tell me you're twisted. Yo, shit. That's the thing too, is like, I feel like I'm a pretty free thinker. I feel like I'm like pretty in the middle of the spectrum. Like I can make sense of like a liberal standpoint on things, and I can make sense of a conservative standpoint on things. And I can see both sides of this. But a lot of my fans are just like super fucking conservative, which is totally fine with me. But those people see me and they're like, what the fuck? This guy's covered in tattoos and he's got nose piercings and he's fucking got long hair, and that's not something that typically exists in that space. So they immediately start hating on it, start hating on my tattoos and saying like, you look like somebody scribbled on a desk in detention, and you look like you fell asleep on a wet newspaper, and you look like a freak, and like all this shit. And it's just like, yo, like, get a fucking grip, dude. Like, you just look at me and then that's the judgment that comes out. How about you listen to my music? How about you fucking get to know the person behind the fucking tattoos that you clearly don't like? Like, judging people on their appearance, like, that's like what at its root, like that's what like what racism is, right? So like maybe we should just like not judge people by the way that they look and judge people by the content of their character. Just a fucking thought. Chaos After Dark says, you're gangster with it, brother. 100%. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Somebody said, where did you get a missile? They're talking about the Superman video. Look, I'm going to show you guys how that whole thing came about, but I'm not going to tell you how it happened yet, and I'm not going to tell you how it was done. But just hang in there. I will reveal all soon. Oh, Carrie Lewis says, did you talk about the guitar in Superman? It's cool as fuck. So this was actually kind of crazy. A lot of people asked me about that black guitar that I was playing in Superman, which is like a Johnny Cash special edition black acoustic guitar. I think it's a Martin. So this is kind of crazy. That was not the guitar that I chose for this video. It's not what I was going to do. I ordered like a $90, it was $90. I ordered a $90 black guitar from Amazon, and it was supposed to arrive here the day before the music video shoot. So the day before the music video shoot arrives, it's like 9 p.m. at night. We're leaving tomorrow morning to shoot this video. And I'm like, where the fuck is the guitar? You know, I'm packing my bag, getting my jeans and my jacket and everything in my suitcase. So everything's ready to go shoot the video tomorrow. And it dawns on me, holy fuck, the guitar's not here. Where the fuck is the guitar? So I go check my Amazon, And Amazon tells me that the package has been delayed and it's not going to be here for like days and days and days. And I'm like, fuck. I don't have a fucking guitar for this music video now. I don't have a black guitar for this music video now. Like, what the fuck am I going to do? So, headed over to the guitar store, and the only black acoustic guitar in the entire store is that special edition Johnny Cash Martin. It says Cash on the fretboards. It was just, that was the only black guitar they had there. And I was like, well, fuck. I don't know if that's fate or destiny or meant to be or what, but Johnny Cash, the man in black, fucking legend. And so that was the only guitar I could have, and we got it. And that's why that guitar was in the video. DeSanti says, Superman ain't saving shit. I can't be the only Eminem fan who thought of that song, though. Laugh out loud. Tom killed it in every way. I appreciate you. A lot of, like, I posted that picture of me and Eminem, like, earlier this week. And I said, like, here's a hint. Eminem is not featured on this new video. But it's because the song was called Superman. And Eminem has a song called Superman. So I think, like, retrospectively, after the song dropped and you saw the title, then you can, like, look back at that photo and it makes sense. But, you know. Someone says you need to remaster Clown World. Why remaster Clown World? It sounds great. It doesn't need a remaster. Hello, monkey. You want to come up and say hi? Come here. You guys want to see Naz? Come here. Oh, Nazi boy. Say hi to everyone. Dad's in a chat right now. He's talking to 2,000 people about his new video. So this is Naz. This is one of my pups. This is the pup with all the health problems. If you're new here, he died a couple years ago, and they brought him back to life. And he's a soldier. We rescued him off the streets in South Central, and he was a street dog. I've had him for 6 years now, and he has a tough time, man. He's got a problem with his breathing, and he's a real sweet guy, but he's had a real tough life. So we just try to, Naz is a special guy. Just try to make his time just as comfortable as possible. Naz, there's so many people out there who love you, buddy. Yeah, they love you. They're out there. They love you so much. Yeah, this is my little guy, man. He follows me around everywhere. He sits in the studio with me. Every song that I've ever recorded, this dog has been sitting under the desk while I've been recording it. You want to sit? You want to sit? Okay, you sit right there. Good boy. Chailboy60 says, Tom, do you feel like the Superman is one of your deepest, rawest songs from your general concern for the world? Yeah, I think it's, I mean, to me, yeah. But there's a lot of people out there who would probably say that my deepest songs are probably like Castles and I Wish and Save a Life and Withdrawals and Sober. There's like so many, you know, Sad Rappers. There's so many. But to me, this one struck a different chord with me than usual. So. Camp Hair Don't Care says, how did you start music? I think we talk about this like almost every time, but I was a pro wrestler before I was a musician, and there's a lot of things. Like when I was a kid, my dad took me to this pawn shop, and he gave me $5, and he said, you can buy anything in this pawn shop with this $5. and I found a crate, like a milk crate, of full of CDs. So I'm digging through this milk crate of CDs, and I find Tupac, All Eyes on Me. No idea who Tupac is. No idea that about his, that he's a legend, and no idea about hip hop. Nothing. Like, I think I owned the first tape cassette. I owned like a Weird Al CD, No Doubt tape cassette, and a Marilyn Manson CD, and I had no connection to hip hop at all. So my dad gives me this $5 in this pawn shop. He says, you can buy anything in here. I'm digging through this crate of CDs, and I find that Tupac CD, and it's a double CD set. All the CDs in the bin are $5. So I'm looking at this Tupac album, and it's a double CD set, and I'm just thinking, economically, well, I could get 2 CDs for $5 in this Tupac double CD set, or I can get one of these other CDs for $5. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna get the Tupac CD. It's 2 CDs. That's more music for my $5. Let's get it. So I got that, and I fucking fell in love with hip hop when I started listening to that Tupac album. And that's like the only hip hop album I listened to for years. And then I was on like a yellow school bus one day, and this kid sat next to me. I was heading home from school, and he had this Discman with him, and he was like, bro, you have to listen to this. I stole this CD from my brother. It's Eminem. He's a white rapper. And I was like, what? Eminem? That name sounds whack. And white rapper? What even is that? I put on the fucking headphones, and I listened to it. I think I listened to like Hi, My Name Is or something, and I was fucking blown away. So that disconnect that existed between young little white kid from the suburbs and Tupac, gangster rapper, there's a disconnect there. Eminem bridged that gap for me, and I was like, oh, holy shit. I could do that. I'm allowed to do that. What the fuck? So I started writing tons of poetry and writing fucking rap songs and writing rock songs and writing all this type of music. But I was always just too scared to let it out into the world. And then I got into pro wrestling, like WWF. And I wrestled for years and years and years and years and years, and had a lot of fun, and had a really amazing like it was 10 years in the business. Amazing career in pro wrestling. Wrestled on pay-per-views with lots of WWF and WCW guys and all that shit. But wrestling is a super fucking political business. Behind the scenes, the politics are fucking intense. And I started wrestling when I was fucking like 14 years old or some shit. So by the time I'm, 17, 18, 19, I've been wrestling for fucking 6-7 years. So I'm going to wrestling shows, and there's guys that are 35, 40, and they're like, hey, Tom, I'm thinking that we could do this and this and this tonight. And I'd be like, no, that doesn't make sense. I don't like that. I want to do this and this and that. And that got me a really bad reputation in the wrestling business for being like hard to work with, because I was a young kid and I was giving out orders to people that were twice my age, even though I was only giving out orders because I was better than them. I knew what the fuck I was doing. Like, anyways, it made a lot of people not like me. So guys were like intentionally trying to hurt me because they didn't like me. I crushed all the cartilage in both of my knees. I lost half of my ear to a golf club. And so accumulated injuries and just stifling fucking politics within the wrestling business just made me take some time off. And in that time off, I started digging through that binder of songs and poetry and shit I'd been writing for the last however many fucking years. And I was like, you know what? There's only one thing on earth that I love as much as pro wrestling, and that's music. I'm going to take a run at this music shit. So I got myself a computer, and I got myself a program to make beats, and I got myself a microphone to record, and I started making the worst fucking music ever to exist in the history of humankind. And about a year later, on Christmas, my parents asked me, what do you want for Christmas? And I was like, I want a camera. I need to make music videos. That's what I need to do. So my parents got me this little shitty camera for Christmas. I shouldn't say shitty. At the time, it was good. It was good enough to do the job. I took that little camera, and then you remember earlier when I talked about I used to make a beat, write a song, record the song, shoot the video, edit the video all in one day, and then release it the next day. That camera that my folks got me for Christmas is the camera I used to do that. So that's how it started. And I started every day, every single day. I'd make a beat, write a song, record it, shoot the video, edit the video, release it. I did that every day for months, every single day. And then after that had sort of like run its course, I was like, I need better music videos. I can't just be like shooting music videos myself. I need better music videos. What the fuck can I do? So then I started hiring people to shoot my music videos. And then I moved to Vancouver, or I moved to Vancouver prior to that. And then I moved again to the States, and I was just trying to level this shit up constantly until, we're here now. So that's how it all started. It was all very natural, grassroots fucking thing. Very, very, very simple. Somebody said, Tom, regarding the Superman video, are you aware that the guitar strumming is out of sync versus the audio? No shade, great track, just curious. It's not really actually out of time. It's actually on time. But it's the wrong notes that I'm playing, because I can play the guitar in the studio when it comes to making a song. I can play the guitar in the studio, record it, chop it up, and turn it into a beat. But playing a guitar and singing a song at the same time, I'm not there yet. Like, I just got a guitar like a couple years ago. I barely have time to fucking play the thing. I'm good enough to make songs with the guitar in the studio. I'm not good enough to sing and play the guitar at the same time. I'm not there yet. I don't even can't even promise you that I'm going to get there, because I'm so busy and I work so much. I don't have time to sit down and fucking practice that type of shit. I have time to get in the studio and play the guitar and record songs, but I'll probably never play it live. I'll probably never play the guitar live at a show. I mean, fuck, I shouldn't say that. Maybe. I might. I'm not there yet. And that's the most honest answer I can give you. Where did you meet Nova? Nova put me on my first rap show in Canada. Pretty crazy. I was like, after I recorded a bunch of really shitty songs, when I got that microphone and that computer and all that shit, I was like, fuck, well, what's the next step here? Like, I guess I gotta perform. And I was so used to wrestling on wrestling shows, so it just seemed like, okay, the next logical step here is to rap on a rap show. How the fuck do I do that? So I started hitting up all of these sort of local rappers in the city I lived in at the time, and one of them was like, oh, you should hit up this girl Nova. She's a rapper and she's putting on a rap show. And I was like, okay. So I emailed Nova and I was like, yo, can I be on your rap show? And she was like, send me some of your music. If it's good, you can be on the show. And I was like, okay. So I sent her a bunch of my songs that were fucking ass. Horrible. But we were both young, and Nova was like, yeah, these are cool. Like, you can be on my show as long as you help me put up posters. So I met Nova on White Ave, which was like the club district in that city. And I went and met with Nova and put up posters with her that day. And that's how we met. That was like fucking 16 years ago or something. Fucking wild. But okay. Shit. We've been here for fucking well over an hour, so I want to say this. I got to circle back one time. My new music video, Superman, is out right now. I have no idea. Should I check how many views we have? The new video, Superman, has... Dun, 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 dun. You guys ready? It's a big moment. 1.7 million views. So we're on the road to 2 million. Yesterday, like I said, we were the number 3 trendingest video in the entire world on YouTube. We're down to number 8 today because a bunch of new videos came out. We gotta get Superman back into the top 3, and it's very, very possible. There's 2 things that you can do to trigger YouTube's algorithm and help push that video up the charts, help populate it in people's feeds, help it be recommended. There's 2 things you can do. comment on the video. Spam the comment section on the video with emojis or whatever you want. Just spam the comment section. And number 2, share the Superman video everywhere you can. Your Facebooks, your YouTubes, your Twitters, your Instagrams, your stories, your reels, your shorts, your pages. Share the video absolutely everywhere you can and blow up the comment section. And number 2, let me just check. I'll find out where we're at on the iTunes charts. It's been a very competitive week on the iTunes charts, especially in the pop genre. But we got so many number ones in rap. Like it's fun challenging ourselves and going a new route. So we're number 4 on the iTunes pop charts right now. You guys have the power. It's literally all up to you guys. I have no record label, no manager, no marketing, no PR, no publicist, no nothing. All I have is you guys. I'm competing with the biggest pop stars in mainstream music on those charts right now. They have million-dollar budgets and multi-million-dollar music videos and 13 managers and 76 dumbasses doing marketing for them. They got it all. They got all the resources. And all we got is each other. So if you'd be so kind, please download Superman on iTunes or Amazon. Both help. I would really appreciate it. Getting a number 1 in the most plastic, unauthentic genre in music, getting a number 1 in pop would be fucking awesome. I would appreciate everybody's help. I hope you guys had fun, man. I know it's Sunday. I'm sure like a lot of you guys just got home from church or what time is it? It's 1 in the afternoon. I know you guys got lunch to eat and lives to live and things to do. So I'm going to cut you loose. But man, I appreciate everybody hanging out. I hope you guys are all enjoying the new video, Superman. I hope you're enjoying the song. The links are pinned in the comment section right now, and all of the new merch. All of it. Should I run through it again? I'll be quick. We need Superman, not Stupid Man. Man Who Steals versus Man of Steel. Hangover Gang supports this message. Superman Hangover Gang shirt. And like 10 other shirts. All the new gear just dropped. www.hangovergang.com. Use the promo code NEWVIDEO for 15% off all of the new gear, all of my albums, everything. Hangovergang.com. Use the discount code. The link is pinned in the comment section. You just click that link. You can choose to download the song on iTunes, or you can choose to download the song on Amazon. You can choose to go to hangovergang.com and get yourself some new gear. The link's pinned in the comments. I'm going to get down to work. I love y'all. Thanks for hanging out. I'll talk to everybody soon. Take care of yourselves. Peace. You guys are still here. Bye. Later. Adios. Hasta la vista, baby. That's a Terminator reference. I really do got to bounce, though. All right. Is that okay? Can I go? Bye-bye. Later, dude. Love y'all. Bye, 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 bye.